In the posture. If you stagger or fall off, do not judge yourself. Just recompose like nothing happened. Half moon pose. Strengthening the knee, the ankle, the foot. The spinal region is toned, the spinal nerves are toned. Helping your level of focus, balance. May help relieve gastric problems and flatulence, aiding digestion, tuning the abdominal organs, turning the nerves of your neck, lengthen as you raise and hold. Lock the knees, buttocks contracted. Mindfully breathe, focusing. Once you complete, you rise, you go into the hip roll. Continue to focus. You go into the hip roll 3 or 4 times once you complete. Once you complete, you go into your hip roll 3 or 4 times. Excellent effort by everybody. You're going to go to a flat back next. You'll work your feet forward. Once you complete, let your feet point forward. You're going to go to a flat back. If you have neck or shoulder injuries, once you come into a flat back, place your hands in the foot and left. If you have neck discomfort. If you have shoulder discomfort, you can do the same. Just lengthen forward instead. You're supposed to have your arms raised. Let your feet point forward. Inhale, arms in line with your shoulders, lengthen forward like so. So your arms should be fully straight, gaze sideways of yourself so your arms are not back, so your head is not dropped down or lift up in line with your hips. Straighten your arms and breathe, focus. Arms gaze sideways, look sideways, look sideways. Hands back. Gaze sideways so your arms in line with your shoulders, bottom contracted. Raise your head in line with your shoulders as you breathe mindful. Always gaze sideways. A few more breaths. A few more breaths still if you can. A few more breaths if you can. Tone the neck, the spine, the shoulders. Bring your hands now either to the floor, shoulder width apart, or you can grab your ankle, your feet, or your ankle. You can either grab your ankle, your feet, or your toes, or you can press your hands to the floor for the easy variation. Straight downward as possible. Now you're going to count your breaths, 5 to 15 breaths. Easy variation, place your hands to the floor, shoulder width apart. Full variation, grab your ankles or your heels or your feet. And stretch yourself downward and to your legs for 5 to 15 breaths. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. After 5 to 15 breaths, you'll inhale to lengthen your neck, then you scoot your feet in about 3 steps, then you slowly rise up. Those of you that have been coming to, if you've been coming to the class, you know what to do. Slowly rise up by lengthening up with your neck for 2 breaths or 3, then you bring your feet in 3 steps, you know what to do. If you're new to the session, you'll inhale to lengthen your head and your neck for a moment, then you scoot your feet in about 3 steps, then you slowly rise up. Wide leg, forward bend is the pose. There are variations to rise up, always do things to your own level. Once you complete, lift up. From there, you jump back, shake your legs free. Excellent effort by everybody. We're going to go into the ankle roll as a counter stretch. You raise one leg up, move circularly in the foot 4 times in both. The king of all postures and queen of all postures. The shoulder stand being the queen of all postures. The headstand being the queen. The headstand being the king of all postures. And the shoulder stand being the queen of all postures. Focusing. These two postures have more effects than I can mention in one session, as effects go on and on, hence why they're the king and queen of postures. If you can, only if you can, we're going to go into variations for those that can. Exhale, bring your right leg over your head, forward and downward as possible if you can. Focusing. Inhale, back upright with the right leg. When you're ready, exhale, bring the left leg downward as possible if you can. Focusing. If you cannot, just keep your legs upright as you mindfully breathe, focused. Inhale, back upright. Press the soles of your feet together and stretch your knees aside if you can. These are variations of the shoulder stand and the headstand. Focusing. Inhale, if you are able to, and if you have room next to you, exhale, stretch both legs aside as possible, if you can. If you're against the wall, you may do the same if you have room. Focusing. Continue to focus. Inhale, press